Police continue to investigate a pilot who landed a small helicopter on Capitol Hill. I'm Rick Blackwell. The story tops your Newsmax Now update. You can see that copter right there. Police are actually calling it a gyrocopter, which is basically an open-air helicopter with a single rotor on top. Sources say the pilot was protesting campaign finances. Capitol Police say a bomb squad didn't find anything hazardous on the craft and plan on moving the small helicopter to a secure location. Still no word on what charges, if any, the pilot will face. President Obama holds a town hall meeting in North Carolina today and is calling for higher wages. The commander-in-chief says some members of Congress just don't get it.
And I know there are workers here in Charlotte and across the country that are organizing for higher wages. It's time that we stood alongside them and made it happen.
President Obama says America deserves a raise. Meanwhile, a Seattle company is giving dozens of employees a major raise. The CEO of Gravity Payments is raising the company's minimum wage to $70,000 a year, saying it's what everyone deserves. The wage hike will affect about 70 of the 120 employees. Nearly half the workers expect to see their salaries double. New details surface about Hillary Clinton's private email account. This just days after the former Secretary of State kicked off her 2016 presidential campaign. Congressional investigators asked Clinton more than 2 years ago whether she had used a private email account during her time at the State Department, but neither Hillary or the State Department ever answered the question. Today, Clinton began her day at a local restaurant and then met with small business owners.
I want to hear directly from people like those sitting around this table who can tell me about their own businesses, about their dreams, about the obstacles, the hurdles, and the successes.
Clinton attended a small business roundtable in Iowa where she spoke with owners of Capital City Fruit Company. Now to Massachusetts. This is where former NFL star Aaron Hernandez will be spending the rest of his life. It's a maximum security prison just a couple of miles away from Gillette Stadium where Hernandez once played. He was sentenced to life in prison after a jury today found him guilty of the 2013 murder of Odin Lloyd. Lloyd's mother talked to reporters outside the courthouse.
My baby footprint is in my heart forever. He was my strength. I love him dearly.
Hernandez faces another murder trial later this year for a deadly shooting outside a Boston nightclub. And most of us probably don't belong to the 1%, but are you part of the 6%? According to Reuters, that's the number of Americans that plan on buying the Apple Watch. While that may not seem like a lot, it actually translates to about 15 million people. Wall Street estimates lowballed sales at about 10 million bucks. We're going to have another update coming your way in about 30 minutes.